The last thing that's really cool, their platform does experiment design. So not only can we tell where the budgets should be spent the most, when we launch new campaigns, because they have these models by DMA, they have a very tight view of like similarity and correlation between different geos. And ultimately in growth, like the ultimate performance experiment is the holdout test. Run campaign in one area, don't run a campaign in the other area, see if there's lift, between the two, keeping all else the same, and then you'll be able to assess that. And so their platform does allow us to do that. So if we have a new concept we want to launch, we basically will ask them, hey, like over the last month or whatever, which geos should we target for this test? What's the size of the budget for what we want to drive, for the channel, for the tactic? And it basically tells us, okay, cool. If you're running this new retargeting campaign, you're going to need 2 weeks and you're going to need $4,000, and you should run it in New York and the control will be Dallas. And so when we go into Google Ads, we can set that up. We can set up the campaign. We can geo-target it to New York or New York City or whatever. We run it for 2 weeks. And then their team basically will pull the report and gives us these wonderful, beautiful charts of the before and after and the lift versus the expected performance in the two geos. And will give us a statistically validated output. And then if it works, then we can say, okay, cool. We can confidently take this, and instead of spending $40,000 or $400,000 to just blitz this and to test it, we can spend a relatively small amount of money, but then be confident that when we roll this out more broadly, it will perform well.